2024 was a tough year for so many private practice owners. Are you ready to make 2025 your best year yet? Then you need Profit First for Therapists. It is a simple, practical cash flow management system that can help you track where your money is going in your practice so that you are never taken by surprise again. And don't worry, you don't need to be a financial expert or change all of your financial habits for the system to work for you. Let me walk you through it. The first step is to face exactly where your practice stands right now. We do that through the instant assessment. You pull out your profit and loss and other financial reports for your practice and look at what exactly is going on under the hood. Now, I know if money is something that stresses you out, that can feel like it's a little bit overwhelming. But remember, knowledge is power. And knowing what's going on in your business can give you some really important tools so that you can get on the right track as soon as possible in 2025. Next, you want to lay the foundation for success, which is opening up new bank accounts for your business. Now, these bank accounts are not all show. They have some heavy lifting to do. We'll need a bank account for the income coming into your practice, one for operating expenses, one for payroll if you have a team, one for owner's pay, one for taxes, and one for profit. Now, those tax and profit accounts have some really heavy lifting to do. Your tax account is going to earmark funds to pay your tax bill when it's time, either when your quarterly estimated taxes are due or when you file your tax return. So that means you'll never be scrambling again to see where am I going to get money for taxes. You will have funds earmarked in an account just for that purpose. And then that profit account has double duty. It's going to both reward you for all of the important work that you do in the business and the risk that you take in being a business owner, but it's also going to serve as an emergency fund for the practice. And really, if you've been in private practice for more than a couple months, you know that it's really not a question of if something will go wrong, it's a question of when. And so by having money in an emergency account, you're going to be able to weather the storm and make sure that your practice survives to fight another day. Now, I know that change can be a little bit daunting, but here's my probably surprising advice. I actually recommend that you make small incremental changes. And that means starting with making changes of 1% at a time. So instead of going all in and trying to go to the gym 5 days a week in January, you're just making these very small incremental changes so that you are better able to stick with the program and keep going. That means that as you are changing the financial side of your practice, you actually have time to implement other changes in your business, such as calling your vendors to reduce expenses or shifting things around in your practice. These small incremental steps help build momentum and show your business that profit is not just a leftover. It is an important priority for the practice. So as we step into 2025, I want you to imagine what life could look like by the end of the year if you're implementing this cash flow management system. Picture a year where you're paying yourself consistently, where you're not giving a second thought to taxes and not scrounging when it's time, where you feel secure that your practice can survive a minor emergency, where you have money set aside to make investments in your practice and continue to build the practice of your dreams, not your nightmares. This is about more than just money and numbers. It's about creating a practice that is aligned with your long-term values that can support you and your team in the long term. My New Year's wish for you is that 2025 is your year to take control of your finances. I want you to finally feel confident and empowered when it comes to money and running your business. I would love for you to sit down at the end of the year and realize that you have not only hit your goals, but that you have surpassed them. And you can do all of those things with Profit First for Therapists. So are you ready to get started? You can get Profit First for Therapists anywhere that books are sold. It's available in paperback, audiobook, and ebook as well. You can also get all the companion tools to the book at profitfirstfortherapists.com. You'll get an online version of all the tools that are available in the book so that you can implement Profit First with ease and get access to things like Profit First Friendly Banks, our free Facebook group with over 5,000 therapists implementing Profit First in their businesses, and many, many additional resources as well. So let's make 2025 your most profitable, stress-free year yet. Happy New Year.